let his body. Man, quickly, let's now get to football. And talking about football, it is holiday period, but then games are going on, especially on this festive period. Mike, last night we saw West Ham suffer one of their worst defeats inside of their own London stadium, where Liverpool visited and hammered them 5 unreplied goals.
Massive display from Liverpool, her 5-star performance from Anslot. I think Liverpool looks to be coasting home with the title already, despite the fact that we still have a few games to go. But take a look at their performance, since the start of the season. I tell you, I think you cannot but just give it to Liverpool at this point in time. The reason being that Arsenal is on the chasing pack. They are not that consistent. Arsenal in the last 2 good years, they've been chasing, but then never come close to Manchester City, who has won the league record 4 straight times. Then for Chelsea Football Club, a very young and a very energetic side with a young coach in Enzo Maresca. He has also ruled themselves out of the title chase this season. So for Chelsea, no-go area. Then for Manchester City, their blip in form continues, just that they were able to find their rhythm last night, where they won their game 2 goals to nothing. But I tell you, it's still not looking likely that Manchester City is up there to challenge the likes of Liverpool, because in their last 14 games right now, talking about Manchester City, they've just managed to win 2, drawn 3, lost 9, which is, for me, not it for Pep Joseph Salah Guardiola. So it's looking likely that Liverpool might, in quotes, win this league for this season.
Mike, still with you. We looked at the fixture last night. We saw Everton playing at home, being beaten by Nottingham Forest 2-0. And right now, Nottingham Forest second place on the Premiership table. What does it mean? Everton has given some kind of tough time to all of the club sides, in the, just say top 6. They've been very stubborn to Arsenal, very stubborn to Manchester United, Manchester City, and Chelsea. Everybody thought that playing at home, they should be able to take care of business with Nottingham Forest. But Forest now beat them by 2-0, and as if that is not enough, they are second place on the Premiership table. Nottingham Forest at Christmas, second place on the Premiership table.
I think it's very surprising to so many there. But then, if you take a look at their game plan so far this season, you must give it to Nottingham Forest. I think they've been doing a lot. Beating the likes of Everton, a very stubborn and a very resilient Everton, that when they come up against the big guns out there, they are always very difficult to beat. This same team, you saw how they were able to snatch a point away from Chelsea, gave Arsenal a tough time, Liverpool as well, even Manchester City. But coming up against maybe, quote, the middle table teams, forget the fact that Nottingham Forest, they are rising right now. The truth remains that Nottingham Forest, you need to give them credence of what they are doing so far. So their win over Everton is not a fluke. It actually tells you that indeed they are in for the season and ready to make an impact. But I can tell you for sure that a time will come when push will come to shove, they will definitely find their way. I do not see Nottingham Forest qualifying for the Champions League. That is by finishing at the top 4 this season. We might just say, okay, at the end of the season, they might get European continent. But for the top 4, I do not see them in that mix.
Well, if you follow Premiership in England tonight, Ipswich Town will take on Chelsea. But the most important cracker a lot of people want to see tonight will be the one at Old Trafford, Manchester United against Newcastle United. Messi, you have a husband that is crazy about Manchester United. So what's in the conversation like? This season, Manchester United is not getting it right.
It's been difficult at home. He has sleepless nights. I can't ask him for anything.
Manchester United, what is going on? They have a new coach, but it looks like he's not working Messi.
No, I don't know what is going on. It's not that they don't have the quality players. They have the players, but there's something that is missing in them. And that's the thing that me and my husband, when we sit down, we talk, he was like, man, you try to patch here, another one is coming up. He calls it the old woman rapper. You try to stitch this one, and then the other side will open up. So I don't know what's going on. Is it the dynamic of the team, or they don't have team chemistry? Because sometimes, you have a good players, but the team chemistry, if the team chemistry is not there and the players are not together, there's nothing that you're doing that is going to work.
Well, Manchester United fans, let's hope tonight will be better. Old Trafford, but we've seen a situation where the Old Trafford is no longer fearsome. Teams just come and beat Manchester United. But hope tonight they will get the best of the result.